couch to start with, okay?
And action!
Alright, so in this video what we're going to talk about that goes along with the hip motion videos is releasing the quads. Quads tend to get really tight on people. There's usually a lot of really gnarly stuff going on through there. So I'm going to show you a couple of the best ways I found for releasing that tension and opening that up. That will help to increase your hip extension. And Raven, what are you pointing that at? Don't point it over there. Point it at me.
Okay, deal. Ready, set, go! Action!
Alright. In this video, we're going to be focused on working on the quads. If the quads become really tight, which it tends to happen a lot in people, then it will limit your hip extension. So we want to free that up to start getting that hip extension back. A lot of times you're going to find a lot of really tight knots in those quads. You can even push on them just sitting here over that outside part, and you'll probably find some tender areas. That indicates we need to release those quads and open that up. When they're tight, they jam your kneecaps right into your femur and you'll get a lot of grinding. That leads to a lot of arthritis and problems down the road. We don't want that, so we want to free that up as much as we can. So, the first exercise that I found that works really well is what I like to call the couch stretch. So what we're going to do is, if you're sitting at home watching television or something, you just want to put your foot up on the back, the knee goes down into the couch, the front leg is up on the couch. We keep the posture nice and high. So if in this position you're not already feeling a pretty intense stretch, what we're going to do is some contract relax. So with the contract portion, what you're trying to do is you're trying to round your pelvis or flatten your low back. That puts a stretch on the quad, and then we relax. And you're just going to contract and relax. And we're going to keep repeating that for about 2 minutes at a time, and then we'll switch and do the other leg. You'll tend to find, just like with the hip flexion stuff, that usually one side is a lot tighter than the other. So we want to try to even those out and really loosen them up. Last little bit for the quads is the good old foam roller. This is great for the quads because you can use your own body weight to get on this and really break that up. So with the quads, the outside portion is usually the tightest. So I'm going to rotate just slightly so I'm not directly on top, but more to that outside of that quad. Get my weight up on it, and I'm going to roll back and forth for about 2 minutes to release any of those wonderful knots that are nice and tender through there. Alright, so that's it for the quads. We'll be working on hip flexors probably in the next video. Catch you later.
There you go, Dad.